Hey guys, welcome to the video. Basically, the purpose of this video is to show you guys how to set up TradingView, the guidance on TradingView, how it works, and where to find your tools and other instruments that you can use to analyze. So, as you can see here, this is how normally my chart looks like. So I'm going to reset this chart to the normal color that you will get whenever you're starting with TradingView. It can either be black or it can either be white. This is how it would look like. So the first step that you will do is simply make sure that the color of the chart is the colors that you desire, the colors that you want. So click on any candlestick, and then you will see chart settings will appear. You will see over here we have options where colors based on previous. Just make sure that that part is switched off, and you will see we have body, we have borders, we have wick. So these red colors, this I don't know what's the color of this, turquoise or whatever it is, you can see it's the colors that shows when the market is going up, and the red side it's when the market is going down. So what we want to do is change the body to black. You can see when I select black, you can see the body of the candles, they change to black. Also here on the bearish candlesticks, change it to black also. Then you'll see where it says borders, which is also turned to black. Here I made a mistake. This is supposed to be blue since it's the bullish candlestick. So I like to make it the blue that's a bit visible. Then on the bearish candlestick, I like to make it red. Borders, make it black. Also the wick, turn it into black. And as the settings as they are here, let's just keep it that way. You can slide down just to see. Okay, all is good. Then move to where it says status line, symbol description. Make sure your settings are just like mine. Symbol on, OHLC values on. Then check the scale, bid and ask price, labels. You can switch those on just to see the spread of the pair. It's fine. Then head over to appearance, where it says background, make sure it's solid, the color must be white. And then grid lines, make it white also. Make sure it's a white that's on 0%, so that your chart background can be plain. Watermark, it's fine. This is where you just see the symbol of the pair that you are on. You can just simply keep it on 20%. And trading, this aren't necessarily important events, same settings, then press OK. Then you will see this how your chart would look like. Now that you have your chart looking like this, on this side over here, it's tools that you can use to analyze. As you can see over here, the first one is just the navigator. You can use it just to show like it's a dot, or you can choose to show like it's an eraser. I like to keep it across. And the next one is where you get your trend lines. You can see when I press on this little button on the side, usually you have this tools that you can use to analyze, and you'll just navigate to see the tools that you want to use to analyze on the charts. This is where you get the text. You can add the text on the chart, type in something, yeah, all good. Navigation of tools. Then you can see you have the dustbin. Basically, whenever you've just analyzed on the markets, and you'll find that you see this, you want to erase all the analysis, there's a dustbin over here you can use to delete it. Then there's other tools over here that you can use just to simply, this one is just to show the analysis, just to erase them in a way that you don't want to see them. When you press over here, you won't see the analysis. When you open the eye, you can see the analysis. So right now I'm just going to delete it. So another thing that you can use, you see that over here we have a star. When you press this star, you will see that there's tools over here. These are tools that I normally use. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unplug them right now. I'm going to unplug them so that I show you guys how to set it up for yourself, and you are able to set it on your own. At the end of the day, you must be able to do such things on your own. Yeah, so the first step that you have to take, go on your trend line, select the trend line type that you like to use. So the one that I like to use is the info line. I'll show you later why I like the info line. And you will see as you add a star on the info line, this is how your navigation of your favorite tools will appear. After the info line, trend line, then I add a horizontal ray. Then after that, what is it else that I use? Nothing else. Then I go to the other navigation side. I like to use a Fibonacci retracement. Head over to the other navigation side. I like to use a rectangle. Another thing which I like to use is the curve, the ellipse. The curve, I don't use it that much, but the ellipse. As you can see, as I'm adding a star over here, it's also being added here on this navigation bar over here, which shows my favorite tools. I can add the text. Another thing, then I move to the other side, you will see that there's other tools which you can add. Then you will see here you have shapes which you can add, shapes which are your favorite. Whenever price is moving down, you can use this one just to indicate that the price is heading down. Then if you want to change the color of it, simply double click, go to style, color, mark it with red. Okay, then on the other side, if price is pushing down, head over to where you find those icons again, place it there, change the color, double tap, make it green, so that you can see that price pushed up, then pair price went down. So this is where you find your tools, and on the side where you see a star, it's where you just add the tool to show that it's your favorite. Then another thing, as you can see over here on the corner where it says symbol search, this is actually where you just navigate to search for a symbol or currency pair. So let's just search AUD JPY. You will see many AUD JPYs will appear. Just simply select the one that you can use or you want to analyze, then you are set. Another thing, you will see that over here we have the time frames. Time frames, it's the same thing. Over here we have a little area, you can select it and you just simply highlight, put a star on time frames that you like to use. Over here it shows the chart types. You can simply switch the chart types. You can either use a line chart or you can use Renko bars, what the Renko bars does actually, they just eliminate the noise in the markets. So I'm going to switch it back to candlestick charts because it's a chart that we are familiar with. Over here you just add indicators, simply press check an indicator, the ones that are popular, the RSI. You can click, you'll find the RSI, you add the indicator, it will appear. You see the RSI has been added. If you don't want it, you will see on the side over here we have an X, which you can just use to cancel it, or you can just go to the indicator strictly. Then you will find that X over there, just delete it. Then another thing that you will have to know, setting up a TradingView platform, you just navigate. This is just where you add the indicator templates where you can just save them. Then over here it's where you create an alert of time. Over here, this is where you just save or replay whenever you want to erase certain price movement. Then as you speed it up, then you can see that price will just take you up there at the current market price. Then over here on the side, this is where you get the menu. The menu is just basically your watch list where you can set up the pairs that you'll be trading for that specific time, and you can navigate around those pairs. Here it's the alerts, here it's the news, Here it's the data window. Here it's hot list, calendar, my ideas, public chats. This is where you can find out what other traders are looking at, what are their views on certain pairs. Also here it's private chats, where you just privately communicate with someone who's on TradingView. You just send them your chart setups on what is happening and other things, just communicate with them. Back to the menu. Another thing, if you want to add a pair, as you can see over here, we have a plus. You can just say plus just to compare the pair. You can compare it with AUD, USD, add AUD, USD, and you will see it will just show as a form of an indicator, but that's not really important. As long as you know how to set up the color of the chart that of which you prefer, you know the navigation side of it, the tools that of which you use, put a star on them. Whenever you want to look at another pair, you know how to search it. Then over here, it's just your watch list that you set for yourself. Just simply see over here, there's a plus sign at the top where you can add your favorite pairs that you like to watch, and even if you want to pin them in terms of the size, in terms of the color on the side, just simply press the side key. You will see you have different colors which you can use, say purple. Currently I'm on a free plan, that's why I'm unable to add many features, but as long as you get the paid version of TradingView, you'll be able to navigate around TradingView using other special tools. This was just my recent analysis on German 30. Yeah, that's all from me, guys. This is just how to set up a TradingView platform.